We're going to be talking about two of our programs this evening, and I have worked in both of them. My name is Diane, and I've worked with LSSM for 13 years, and I love both of these programs. But I get to talk to you tonight about our newest program, and that is serving, we call them Ducks Youth. So if you think duck, quack, quack, it's not a duck, quack, quack. It's an unaccompanied child. And these are mostly migrant youth that are coming to us in need of temporary care. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about them and then introduce you to one of our foster parents who lives the program day and night, night and day. And so she's going to tell you a little bit more. But we started this program very recently. So in June of 2012, I was sitting at my desk, minding my own business, doing my work, and we got a call. And the call was, we have children at the border with no place to sleep. Can you help? And the immigration issue, as many people call it, that we have an issue that the U.S. needs to resolve, this issue of immigration. We need to come to a common ground of how we're going to move forward so that we can be in agreement. But that question didn't come to my mind when I got that call. These children were 6, 8, 12 years old, and they had nowhere to sleep. And so my director, Cindy, who's somewhere in the room, and I talked, there she is, and we talked to Vicki Thompson Sandy, who's also in the room, and we decided we have to do something, and we have to do it immediately. And so we called foster families around the state, and we were able to rally homes for all 17 children within a day. Now, we didn't get all 17 of those children, but within a week we had kids coming into Lansing and coming into Flint, and we were placing them in foster homes, and we made up the program as we went along because there were kids in need, and it didn't matter where they were coming from. All that mattered were that there were young children that needed a safe place to be, and that needed us to show them God's love, and that needed us to help them find their way to reunify with their family. And since June of 2012, we've had over 200 children in the program. Of those 200 children, I am very proud to tell you 100% of them have reunified with their parents or a close family member. So for those of you familiar with the foster care world, 100% doesn't happen in anything. So it's really amazing that we've been able to reunify every single child with a family member or a parent that loves them and that cares about them. So our program and our goal in this program is really to be a safeguard for these kids as they're coming across the border and they have no one to take care of them. They're without a parent or guardian when they're picked up. Is to provide them with a safe haven, a safe place to be, to find their family and to assess them and to safely join this family back together and let the politicians and those in government figure out the immigration piece. But as we focus on these kids, we provide services. We pick them up from the airport, sometimes at 1 o'clock in the morning or whenever they need us. We take them to a foster home that opens their arms and loves on these kids as long as they're with us. And that can be as short as 2 weeks, and it can be as long as 90 days. But all of these kids tend to come and go very quickly. But while these foster parents are loving on them, we also have case managers that come and visit and call their parents and keep the parents updated and walk them through the process. We have teachers that are here at some of your tables that teach these kids. So we have 2 schools. Because the kids are here such a short time, we try to take advantage of every moment to help them get ready to be prepared to enter the school system here. And so we have a little classroom straight down this hallway, hosted right here. I sent out an email, and within a couple of weeks, Pastor Fred Fritz said, come see our space and see if we can host. And we love him for that. And we love the congregation here for being such an awesome, welcoming body for our kids. They have quilters that have lunch with kids and give kids quilts and send them home. And they have bikes that are donated. And they have a wonderful dog that belongs to Pastor Fritz that welcomes each child at the door. And it has just made an amazing difference in the lives of these kids to experience love and caring and to learn that there are people here in the U.S. that can provide safety, to know that there are going to be teachers in their schools that they can trust. There are going to be social workers out there. There are going to be wonderful American men and women that are going to care for them temporarily, but that there's going to be a safe place for them and that they could talk to their neighbor, and that doesn't have to be scary. So a lot of these kids are very scared when they come to us, and it's our job to help them feel welcomed and help them feel loved while they're with us.